Kelvin here. I founded the group, Brickstone Investment Group. Today my topic is on a 5W1H. So 5W is basically the who, what, when, where, why. The H is actually the how. The first why. Why do you need to network? Your network is your net worth. The reason why we have networking is because that it allows you to open up new doors, new opportunities, and also subsequently to be able to access new resources. So the who do you network? I tend to relate to those people who network not just in terms of monetary rewards. In fact, I think I like to network with those that inspire me, those who are motivated, those who are more or less open-minded, the passionate, the grateful. So how to network? Be polite, note the tone. The tone is what characterizes you. Stay humble, learn from people. You might be very good at this point of time, but I always believe that there will always be better people out there. Okay, introduce yourself, share some personal stories. So in a lot of networking situation, you realize that when you start to talk about something, you didn't actually introduce yourself. You didn't introduce what you do, who you are, what your company is. So it defeats the purpose of networking, right? You're just talking and then the person don't register anything from you. At the same time, when you introduce yourself, nowadays you have name cards, right? I'm not too sure how many people still use name cards. How do you present your name card? Two hands, exactly. There's a lot about technology nowadays, and especially for the Chinese, you need to have a WeChat account. Once you scan the QR code, they'll register you as a user. Of course, you have the contact. I would say that networking might not be for everybody, because some people don't like to share so much things. But if you are trying, I think that's the part whereby you might as well enjoy the process, all right? And smile. In the networking session, you have like 10, 20, 30s. Are you just going to focus on that one person? The key thing is learn how to move on to different people. The whole idea is, you try to get as I wouldn't say as many, but at least more than one. Okay, last point, add value. So when you network, yes, you do want to introduce yourself, what you do, what your company does, what the value proposition. But at the end of the day, it's also about the other person. So you need to give a value for him or her some space to talk about what she does or what he does, right? And at the same time, reinforcing what kind of value proposition that both of you can work with each other. So what exactly is networking? You have agenda-based networking, you have a relationship-based networking. Agenda-based, quite simple. You find that one particular person that does something similar, add values to your business, you go tackle him or her and you just make sure that you get what your message across. I think when you build a relationship, it's really to understand the person and probably to also look long-term. Meaning to say, it's not going to end after that particular networking. It's going to continue. So you must think about how you're going to position yourself again for the relationship further on. When you network, you don't just build relationship, you don't just build agenda, but you should do both. Okay? And that is where it defines you as a good networker. If you just build relationship, you don't follow up, then there's also no purpose to it. The fourth and fifth W is where to network and when to network. First of all, choose the right place to network. I think there's a lot of networking areas. You can join business association, you can join a lot of networking done by the banks and etc. You should network almost anywhere if you want to, anywhere and everywhere. So a bit of explanation about Brickstone Club. Basically, it's an exclusive by-invite global membership. So our key idea was to connect Asia by setting up the club in all the major cities, in all countries within Asia itself. Okay, so overall as a club, these are some of the other services of things that we do. We provide a lot of lifestyle events, business matching trips. We also do some charities, as well as, of course, with that particular card, you can enjoy some discount vouchers at our members outlet. We do a bit of wealth and investment concept services. And last but not least, immigration advisory. Okay, thank you very much.